Hello everyone, this is Paranormal Pastor Terry Fox. I want to thank you for watching our show today. We're with Telling the Truth Ministry. We're located in Greenwood, Arkansas, and we do deliverance ministry, exorcisms, and when we say paranormal ministry, that's what we mean. We literally are helping people now all over the nation, and we love going out and helping people. It's hard to find a true paranormal ministry, and we're so thankful that you're able to be a part of our show today. If you like our show, we'd love for you to let us know. We'd like for you to comment. We appreciate you subscribing to this channel. We want to build the channel. And I know many of you are watching us on Rumble. You're watching us on many other different platforms. Let us know where you're seeing us from. That helps us know that we're getting the word out there. Doing this ministry, I'm seated here next to me is my assistant, Janie Swinford. She's worked with me in Texas and Kansas, and we travel all over America together, and we have so many interesting things that happen with the paranormal ministry. I'm telling you, no case is ever the same, and we've done hundreds of cases together. Janie, I wanted us to talk a little bit today about a case we had, really a location found in Bakersfield, California.
Correct.
And we've been there 3 times, and every time we go there, it's amazing. I don't know what there is about Bakersfield, but I mean, we get so many calls from California, people reaching out to us. Tell me a little bit about Bakersfield and kind of how we got in California, all the way from Greenwood, Arkansas to California.
You know, that was amazing. We had an individual that asked us to come out and help her, and we went out there originally to help her. Now, this is in the middle of the pandemic, okay?
Yeah.
Everything is closed down. We flew out there, didn't know a soul, nothing. But as we flew out there, Pastor, God opened doors, door after door after door after door.
Yeah.
We connected with a young lady who we've now led to the Lord. We've led our daughter to the Lord.
And what was her background? She was from the Philippines, was she, or was it overseas?
Yeah, she was from Indonesia.
Indonesia, correct? Yeah. And
You know.
and it's amazing how so many people reach out to us. When we say that people reach out to us, Jenny, from all over the world, they really do.
Well, yeah, and we've also led another single mom in Bakersfield to the Lord, and we've led her daughter to the Lord. But God opened door after door after door out there. And when we were out there at the pandemic, I mean, you couldn't find any place to eat. We were witnessing to taxi drivers and restaurant waitresses and everything. We went out there the first time. We came back, and I was in Ouachita, Kansas. Pastor was in Corpus Christi preaching, and I was listening to his sermon. In his sermon, he made the statement, if I could go back to Bakersfield tomorrow, I would. God spoke to me, Pastor, and said, go back, it's urgent. And I said, no, we can't go back. He said again, go back, it's urgent. As soon as Pastor came to Wichita, I said, Pastor, we got to go back. It's urgent.
And I remember I said, Janie, surely not. We back to Bakersfield, and you had a passion in your heart that we're supposed to go back.
Absolutely. We went to get the plane tickets, and the plane tickets were more expensive than what I thought. And the guy said, wait just a minute. I have something pop up on my screen. And we got 2 plane tickets for the price of 1.
Yeah.
I mean, just a miracle after miracle.
At that point, I started to believe you that we really were supposed to go back to Bakersfield.
You know, we went back there, Pastor, and we did a prayer walk around a very dangerous area of Bakersfield.
Yeah. MS-13 is a gang that's feared, one of the top gangs in the world. But MS-13 had control of this particular area. Human trafficking was a problem there. There was all kinds of homicides in that particular area. And you're right, Janie, we felt called to go there and to do a prayer walk and to minister to people. And you talk about a dark place. I mean, that place was evil all around.
It was totally evil. We led a lady to the Lord in a parking lot of a motel. It was so evil, Pastor. You had human trafficking going on underneath the 18-wheelers that was parked in the parking lots.
Yeah.
I mean, We prayed in parking lots, on street corners. We prayed everywhere.
Yeah.
But the miraculous thing was, we went back a third time, Pastor.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us what we found when we went back the third time.
Well, it's amazing that how we found out that there's a need for this type of work all over the world, and we worked in this hard area, and I'd said to Janie, I said, Janie, I want to go stay in a famous hotel. I won't necessarily say the name of it, in Bakersfield. It was a huge hotel, and I said I want to spend one night there. It had rumors of being a haunted hotel. And it probably was. I mean, it was quite a place. Mm-hmm. Well, we went to get our rooms, and the rooms weren't ready. And I said to Janie, Janie, let's just do a prayer walk in downtown Bakersfield, and then I want you to share how miraculous it was. We knew nobody downtown.
No, nobody.
We were waiting for our rooms to be cleaned. And
once again, this is the heart of the pandemic. And we were walking down the street, and there was a building there that had a storefront, and the storefront had a Bible in it and a cross on it. Mm-hmm. And I said, oh, Pastor, this must be a church. And I went to open the door, and the door was locked. And I thought, okay, it's a pandemic. Well, the lady came to the door, and she looked at us, and she said, may I help you? Mm-hmm. And Pastor said, well, we're paranormal pastors, and we were just walking down the street. And he told him who we were. She literally grabbed you by the arm.
Yeah.
And pulled you into that building. And she said, we have been on our knees praying all morning for a pastor to appear here to do deliverances. Mm-hmm. And there was exorcisms. There was 3 girls inside needing an exorcism that very moment.
And they'd been in there for a couple hours just hoping that somebody would come to help them do an exorcism.
Right. And this particular place, we've gone back there a couple times and kind of joined the people and prayed with them and met the staff. Very, very, very nice people. Very nice place. Yes. But when we went back the third time, we noticed something different. That whole area was quiet.
Yeah.
We deal with a lady that's a waitress in that area. And we asked her, we said, what happened? This whole area has quieted down. I don't see the human trafficking.
Yeah, she said, since y'all came and concentrated your ministry in that area, it's a totally different place now.
And that told me why it was so urgent that we had to go back that second time.
And Janie, with Telling the Truth Ministry, we do exorcisms, we do deliverance, we help people. We sometimes properties can be haunted too. Mm-hmm. And I know as in California, we were driving around in a particular neighborhood that was very dark, and there was crime rate. And I'll never forget this. And Janie, I said, Janie, that house there looks really dark. We ought to pray over that house. And as I pulled up in the driveway, you said to me, I believe that there's been a homicide in that house.
Well, I told you we were driving down the street. I said, Terry, stop. And you said, why? I said, there's been a murder in that house. And you said, what? And I said, there's been a murder in that house.
Not that I didn't doubt it, because it looked like a house for murder.
Yeah. But when we Googled it, 2 people had been murdered in it the year before.
Yeah. And you may be watching us and saying, well, that's hard to believe. When you get into the paranormal, the whole idea of paranormal is it's not natural. It's unnatural things that happen, supernatural things. Being a paranormal pastor, sometimes people will say, well, the paranormal and the Bible don't fit together. Listen, that's crazy. Everything in the Bible is paranormal. Everything about Jesus was supernatural. I mean, his virgin birth, his resurrection, and his coming back to earth someday. All that. The whole Bible, Janie, is full of paranormal experiences. But I know as we prayed over that property, that you knew that something bad had happened there.
Well, we were driving in that same area that same night. And Terry went through a back of a nightclub parking lot type thing, getting out to a different road. And he saw a lady. Yeah. And I had a $10 gift card to a fast food place, and I had a New Testament. And Terry said, rolled down his window, and she was running. And he said, can I help you? What's your problem? And she came over, and I got a picture of her as she came over to the car.
Yeah. Actually, she was going in a strip club.
Right.
We were kind of behind the strip club, and it's really funny. I told Janie, I said, I think we need to go to this particular area. We got over there. One of the biggest strip clubs in Bakersfield was right there, and we saw this lady, and we felt led to reach out to her, and it was quite amazing. Well, we could tell you many stories, many things that's happened to us. We love helping people. Telling the Truth Ministry, you can find us again at tellingthetruthministry.org. We'd like for you to subscribe to our channel. We're going to be telling many more stories. Jenny, there's so many things to tell out there.
Stories.
But we want you to know, we believe in you. When people are struggling, if you're having paranormal experiences and you're afraid to even tell anyone about them, we want you to reach out to us. We believe you. You may be out there and these demons are powerful and they speak loudly. You may be having a demon that's telling you right now that you need to kill yourself. You know, Janie, we deal with suicide demons a lot.
Yes, we do.
And we dealt with that a lot in California, death demons and dark demons. Well, I want to tell you something. There's hope. Don't listen to those demons. Don't hurt yourself. Reach out to us, and we're here for you. Again, we hope you have a blessed day. Tell everybody about this channel, and we'll be bringing many interesting stories in the days to come. Thank you so much.